Every single woman wants a man that can tear her walls down and make her submit.
Are you ready for LFA?
Welcome back to the driveway, guys. I've got a little bit more advice for you. Now, in order to illustrate this video for you a little bit better, I'm going to reference a few popular chick flicks. Now, for those of you that don't know, chick flicks are porn for women, okay? So let me reference a few movies here. We've got Twilight. We've got 50 Shades of Grey. We've got The Notebook. We've got, hell, I don't know, any chick flick. Poetic Justice. Watched that the other day. Tupac and Janet Jackson. Anyways, these movies all have the exact same plot. And the writers of these movies, the marketers, the whatever strategy team they have on board, they have a plan and they have a target audience. They want to target women, okay? And their plan is to tug on women's heartstrings, get an emotional rise out of women, and get women addicted to these movies. So, you know, in Twilight, what do you have? You have an alpha male that pursues a woman. She has walls built up. She's not letting him in. He tears the walls down. She submits to him, and they live happily ever after. 50 Shades of Grey, okay? In this one, you don't have a vampire. You got a BDSM leather daddy with a bullwhip in his hand. He pursues a woman. She has walls built up. You know, he tears those walls down. She submits to him. They live happily ever after. Okay, The Notebook. You've got this charming, young, but poor, with a lot of potential, young man pursuing this pretty upper-class conservative woman, but she has walls built up. But he keeps pursuing her. He tears those walls down, and she submits to him, and they live happily ever after. Tupac. He pursues Janet Jackson, but she has walls built up because her ex-boyfriend got shot. And, you know, he's reminiscent of her ex-boyfriend. But he keeps pursuing her. He tears those walls down. And she submits to him. And they live happily ever after. It's the same exact theme in every single movie. Every single romance novel. This is pornography to women. It gets them excited. Okay? And every single one of these movies consists of an alpha male pursuing a woman who has a high level of interest in him, but she has walls built up because she knows that, you know, she sees danger written all over him, but he keeps pursuing. He tears those walls down, and she submits to him. Okay? Now, these walls, and no, I'm not talking about sugar walls. You'll get to that later. Right now, I'm talking about the metaphorical wall. It's basically a filter that women have. This is how they filter out the beta males from the alpha males, okay? This is like the ultimate shit test. This is it, okay? And all of you guys are going to go through this, whether you realize it or not. You have to get through that wall to get to a woman. Now, if you ask a woman for a phone number, if she's in the bottom 50% of women, she might just give it straight to you. But if she's on the higher echelon, you know, she's beautiful, she's sexy, she's not a hoe, she has her shit together, she's LTR material, she's probably not going to give it to you right away. She's going to ask you why you want it. You know, if you ask her on a date, she might say maybe. You know, she's not going to be direct. She's not going to be upfront and just give it to you that easy. She has a wall built up. Now, beta males who haven't been there and done that, have no idea what they're doing, beta males are going to lose confidence, okay? They're going to get insecure, maybe even mad. They're going to be like, oh, she's such a bitch. Like, she's stuck up, or, you know, whatever. They're going to have, like, bad things to say about her, bad feelings about her, because they don't really know what's going on. But alpha males are going to get it, you know. If she says maybe, an alpha male is going to laugh it off. He's going to keep doing what he's doing. He's going to stay on his purpose, stay on his grind, stay himself. He's not going to change things up. The beta male will change things up. Okay, when she challenges him, he'll back down. When she confronts him, he'll turn into a wimp. But an alpha male is not going to change up. An alpha male is going to be exactly the same. If she says maybe, he might carry on with his business. He knows eventually that maybe is going to turn into a yes, but you got to tear that wall down first. And it's a process, and you can't force a woman to submit. You got to understand that you can't force her to submit. You just got to keep doing what you're doing, because the whole reason why you're talking to that woman anyways is because she's seducing you. Now, this is the way the human mating strategy works, and it's not that complicated. Women seduce and men pursue. Women put the makeup on, they do their hair up, they do their nails, they wear the tight jeans. Men, we pursue, okay? We are, women consume the man. The man probes the woman. Trying to think of a way to keep this kid friendly. But the man enters into the woman inherits the man, okay? So that's just the way that works. Her biological imperative is to seduce the man. The man's biological imperative is to pursue the woman. So if you're pursuing a woman, there's a very high chance that she's already giving you signals. She's already attempting to seduce you. Now, the fact that she's seducing you does not mean that you're going to get some, that she's going to be your girlfriend, that you're going to marry her, that you're going to have kids together, that you're going to get her phone number, that you're going to go on a date with her. It just means she's telling you to come shoot your shot, okay? But there is a fucking wall built up, and beta males do not understand this wall. When she challenges a beta male, he turns into an insecure wimp, maybe an angry nutcase, maybe a weirdo. He shows signs of no confidence. Maybe he shows signs of incompetence because he doesn't know what he's doing. And ultimately, he's not going to tear that wall down. But an alpha male, like I said, he understands what she's doing. And if she challenges him, he's not going to be bothered by it. And there's no right thing to say or wrong thing to say. It's not about the words that are coming out of your mouth. It's about your intentions. It's about your moves. And it's about knowing what the fuck you're doing, okay? So when she challenges an alpha male, he's probably going to laugh it off. If he asks for a number and she says maybe, he's going to laugh it off. Maybe change the subject and talk about something else. But eventually, he knows she's just going to give it to him. That's the way it's going to go. Because he's going to properly go through that process of tearing her wall down. But what you have to understand is, when you tear that wall down and you make her submit, you're going to see a whole different woman. You've unlocked a whole different beast, okay? Now, in any of those movies that I referenced in the beginning, none of these women smile throughout the movie. They don't crack their first smile until that very moment in the movie when the man tears their walls down and officially makes them submit. That's when they are officially happy, okay? So when a woman is submitted to you, she will become happy. And it's very strange the way that works, because all you want is her, and once you get her, she wants to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? She gets pleasure out of making you happy. When a woman sees you eating a meal that she cooked, if she's submitted to you, she is going to get pleasure out of seeing you eat that meal that she cooked. When a woman is submitted to you, she will get pleasure out of having sex with you, and not just because you made her come, but because she's getting validation off of the fact that she is satisfying you. Women are like that, okay? But you have to tear their walls down and make them submit. Now, like I said, there's no step-by-step process to tear a woman's walls down and make her submit, okay? You have to be sure of yourself. You have to be confident. You're not emotional, you're not whiny, you're not weak. And when you recognize the fact that she has a wall up and she's testing you, you don't lose your cool. You don't change who you are. You just keep doing what you're doing because she was the one that chose you first, remember. So what you're doing is working. So just keep doing it. And eventually, you'll tear that wall down, she'll submit, and then you'll be all good. Hope this video was somewhat informative, guys. Be sure to hit the like button. When you hit the like button, YouTube archives it for you. So you can go back in your history of likes and watch this video later on. You can rewatch it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit the like button for the algorithm. Be sure to bang the bell so you'll be notified when I upload my next video. On Friday nights, I typically do interviews with other YouTubers, other popular and famous YouTubers. And on Saturdays or Sundays, I usually come out with one-off video. So I want to keep you guys updated, keep you laced up. LFA signing out. See ya.
Her ass is up in the air. You are hitting her G-spot, pumping out orgasm after orgasm after orgasm. The best she's ever had. Her ass is up in the air, having a non-stop orgasm. Tied up, spread eagle. But that's a story for another day.